Danny, Billericay 2, Hednesford 0. We're through to the fourth qualifying round at Spennymoor.
Yeah.
But what were your thoughts on tonight's game? Because I thought we were absolutely fantastic tonight.
Yeah, I said to the boys before the game that we worked so hard Saturday to come out of there with a draw and a replay, and it'd be a travesty if we didn't go and work just as hard today and try and get our reward. And I think we did that, and I think the boys put their bodies on the line, and I think we played a really good team with really good experienced players and some boys that have played 300 league games in their team, and not probably going to come up against many teams like that this season in the league. So to go 2 games and not concede a goal and play up to like 190 odd minutes of football against a really good side is really pleasing, and bodes well for the future. So I felt it was a good game. I felt we were pretty even in the first half and had some good moments, and they had some good moments as well, and ultimately we were able to break the deadlock and get a goal and then come in at 1-0 at half time.
And obviously, as you said there, we kept a clean sheet, very important for a second game running. How did you rate Sam Donkin's performance over the two legs?
Yeah, I thought he was excellent on Saturday. I thought he made 3 crucial saves, or 2 and a bit saves, I would say, in terms of what he expected him to do. And he hadn't had a lot to do in the games that we played, even though we conceded a few goals. And I felt we see the best of Sam Donkin over the 2 games, and really gives us that calming nature to himself, which then relays through the team. And I thought he made 1 really good save today, didn't he, at 1-0, which was second half 1v1. The lad just got the other side of Matty and a shot, and he saved it and went over the bar. But other than that, he didn't have no real clear-cut saves tonight, but his handling was good and his composure was good and his kicking was good. So yeah, real good performance from Sam. Really pleased for him.
I mean, we were solid in defence, we were good in midfield, and then up front, Frankie Merrifield.
Yeah, he's just what we want, Frankie, isn't he? He can be a little bit untidy at times, and it might bounce off him, but I guarantee it bounces off him, and he fights like a warrior to win it back, and that's ultimately what we want our team to be. If it's not pretty, and sometimes it can't be, and I thought we were a bit poor in the transitions today in terms of getting some control of the game, and our decision making was poor, but you can't fault us for fight. And I think if we've got the foundation of a team that wants to fight, wants to scrap, wants to not concede a goal and protect the goal, that's a good base to work from. And we are a work in progress, and we have got to tidy up a little bit, but I think that shows the character and shows that the boys want to play for Billericay Football Club, which is ultimately the main thing.
And we've got a few days to prepare now for our tie against Bulbridge Heath in another cup competition. Are you going to go with the same sort of team with us 3 at the back, or you're going to get a secret for now?
yeah, that's a secret, I think. Yeah, I think the flexibility is good, isn't it, to be able to do that, and we're fortunate we've got 3 really good centre halves in the building, and boys that can play wing backs or full backs, and we had to show a different side of ourselves today as a bit of a 5 at the back, and but yeah, we've got flexibility, and we're still learning a little bit about the group as well. We're learning what they can do and what they can't do, and they're still trying to impress us and improve as well. And it's a work in progress, and the benefit of these cup games, it's a bit like a mini pre-season for us, where it gives us a good opportunity to get to know the boys and get our principles in place, and then to show us what they can do as well. And hopefully this cup runs can continue, but when they don't, hopefully it holds us in good stead for when we get back to the league games.
We saw Alfie Truly come on again late on in the second half, get some more valuable minutes under his belt. How close is he to getting a more regular place in the starting lineup?
Yeah, Alfie's done well. Obviously, he's trained really well. I thought he had a real good week on the grass last week in terms of his output at training. Had to do a few things where we put him for a bit of a rigorous session on the Tuesday, and he come through without any complaints and trained well on the Thursday. And Alfie's an important player for the group, and at the moment we've got to be careful with him, and we don't want to overexert him or force anything, because he hasn't really had a pre-season. So it will take a little bit of time, and there's probably a little bit more time to do that. But I know Alfie's working hard behind the scenes as well as when he's in the building with us to make sure he's ready when that opportunity comes. And I think it's important, isn't it? Like, people like Ryan Blackman, Charlie Panton hasn't played a lot of football. Ryan Blackman, unfortunate to be left out Saturday, but comes on Saturday, does really well. Comes on today, does really well. Charlie comes on today, does really well. And Elliot Long. And if we want to be successful, it has to be about the team and not the individual. And they showed that today, because it's quite easy to sulk when you're on the bench or moan because you're not playing, but they've come on and put their shift in, and I think the subs actually changed the game a little bit and took it in our favour today. So yeah, squad before the individual is important, and Alfie's a big part of that.
Well, it looks like things are taking shape. Danny, congratulations. Enjoy the evening, and we'll see you again Saturday.
Yeah, thank you guys.